smoke weed anymore. Like,
All of us suited. You think about me. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Yeah.
All right, guys.
You logged in?
And we are
we're up and running.
We should be up and running now.
All right, get the hookers out of here. Shoo, shoo.
Wow.
No, not at you. I'm talking about just in case they hear the audio. I'm not talking to you.
Right, throw drinks at him.
See, y'all already drunk, bro. Y'all already, that shit already here, bro. Y'all already promoting violence. I wasn't even talking about her.
Okay, thank you so much
Yay.
for joining us. We're only 15 minutes late, which is, 5 minutes in regular world. No,
Yeah.
we're already lit, guys. I'm sorry. We started partying, just waiting to go live, but
Yes.
no, just so you guys didn't miss anything. I hope you guys poured up something to drink. Shout out to our sponsors, Freeway Ricky. Oh my God, he hooked me up with some really dope weed, and so shout out to Freeway Ricky. That's my guy. And also on 420, make sure you go to his dispensary. It is at 9074 DeGarmo Avenue in Sun Valley, California. 420, everything's 50% off at his store. So make sure you stop in, let him know Angee Smallz sent you. Period. So I'm the host of this lit live stream, and I got my girl Leslie from the beat. Hey. I got Taylor, Maile,
Hi.
and Sskeme.
And she tried to rhyme too, and she rhymed out all the time. Bars, huh?
She's just flowing. She and her limit.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So we got some party favors today, but what we want to do today is just go through what everybody's got going on. We got some real professionals in the building. Shout out to Coastline for letting us shoot here at their wonderful recording studio, man.
Yes.
Everybody's doing big things. So
That's what she said.
it was like a warm day in LA today, right?
It was.
It was beautiful.
It felt like Los Angeles for the first time in a while,
Like
actually.
fucking 6 months.
Shout
out to the eclipse.
Let me make sure Leslie's mic is on.
My blue light's on. I mean, mine's on, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yo, check.
Okay, you're on. Cool. Okay.
What up?
But yeah, everybody came through. So is my mic on?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Y'all can hear all of us on there, right? Leave a comment.
Yeah, leave a comment right now if you can hear all 4 of us.
Also, tell me who the flyest one on here. Cause I actually ironed my clothes today and brushed my teeth, so I just want to let that be known. I want that to be on record.
Or what?
So I'm gonna do one thing really quick. I'm just gonna.
Hey, that wine is good.
Monday.
This shit fire. Yeah.
Okay, so I am gonna just record the audio. My boy Diego, shout out Diego. Diego.
Go Diego, go.
Okay, let me just type my main guy Diego.
Shout out Diego.
Shout out Diego. What's going on with everybody though, man? Because you know what, a lot of stuff been put on Angee's shoulders. There's her running the show all by herself.
Oh God.
There's a lot. You ain't gotta worry about it. Hey, that's why you got me here.
Do your thing.
I got this. Oh, we can like that one too. This one has crack. That one doesn't. So we got to try differently. Yeah.
No, it don't. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. It doesn't, man. Nah, but you know what? Shout out to everybody, man. We appreciate you guys for tapping in.
Yeah.
I know everybody here has their own platform and their own people that are tuning in to watch this, so I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
Let's just make a toast really quick.
For sure.
Okay.
Saludito.
It was a beautiful day in LA today, and we had beautiful people, beautiful energy, and thank you guys. I do got some questions before we get too lit up in this biatch.
For real.
But who wants to go first? I know it's ladies first, so who wants to get a hot seat?
I mean, you can start with me. Let's go.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Let's go with the flow.
Okay.
Like, we ain't gotta be scripted or none of that.
Yeah,
Read off of our papers. Like,
But
let me
don't
know
forget
what you
to read
want
the
to
script,
know.
though.
Yeah, no, but
I'm developing right now into film composing. I actually did music all my life. Like, Sskeme could let you know that I've been doing music all my life. Started off as an artist,
Very
you know,
talented.
was traveling around so much independently. So it has been quite the journey. I've definitely tried to redirect my avenues as far as like, you know, just let me build rapport with a lot of people in the industry. And I did that by doing interviews myself. All kind of cool stuff. Met a lot of cool people. Shout out to Matt Barnes. And just everyone.
Okay, Matt
Kelly
Barnes.
Swift, you know, she's amazing. I did a lot of my interviews with her, but really to just, you know, let people know I'm an artist. I'm a part of the community. I'm here to build and also finally unleash the secret of me wanting to be an artist and get into film composing, going into that direction. So it's, you know, as a female artist, I think I can vouch for a lot of women who are in the music industry. It's very complicated as an individual woman trying to do music on their own and be that mainstream artist by themselves without any management, no like backup. Like I'm my own like hustler. You know what I mean? I've never given up on myself. And I was like, you know what? Let me do this the right way because I was running into a lot of raunchiness. We can get into details about that if you like.
Yeah.
But ran into a lot of that, ran into a lot of like disrespect, ran into a lot of like, no, like she's not really
Side of things.
yeah, pretty much.
Especially
Like,
as a
not
female.
pretty. It's not pretty. Like it's a lot of like, okay, let me start here. All right, let me go over here and try it this way. All right, let me go over here because they playing games. Like it's a male dominated industry, you know. So you got to play your cards right. You cannot be out here being loose with the coops, with the cooch. It was a lot of like games being played, and I tried to operate games being played, and it was just like, you know what, I should not have to play games to fulfill my dreams and my goals as far as like wanting to put my music into films to be. So I started putting it out there, like, hey, like I'm here. I'm a film composer. Like this is what I want to do. This is what I'm aiming towards doing. I built rapport with you guys. What's up? Where the connect at?
I'm a woman.
What I gotta do?
Roar.
Yes.
Awesome.
So
Love it. I love it. We're gonna get deeper into that. And Sskeme is brave to get on the show with some 3 women. I even told her.
I'm not brave. I'm just drunk. I'm just kidding, guys.
I was like, you really want to be the only guy on this show? Okay.
Just to let you guys know, this is what I organize, but I do want to showcase a lot of females. Well, because I put a lot of my homeboys on, and not to cut her off, I know. But it's like I put my homeboys on, and it's like, you know, like she said, it's kind of easy to kind of put your homies on, because you know, there's like, you know, they'll listen to them, but it's like when you try to do it with female, there's a lot more, like she said, there's a lot more, you know, creepy dudes and games. The best way to put it really is a game. So I mean, I just wanted to try to make sure. I haven't seen her in a while, and I know Leslie B is very talented. So you know, that's one of the people that was on your radar. So I'm glad that I was able to make that happen.
Oh yeah, me and Leslie, we.
We already
we
connected.
linked
Girl.
up.
Hey, that's what I like to do then. And hey, all right, then don't hit me up no more. Then. Don't wake me up in the morning no more. Hey, I'm just kidding.
All right,
This industry is super small though. Like
it really is.
everyone knows somebody. You know, it's like especially we live in LA. It's a melting pot of people, of diversity. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope to be surrounded by creative individuals like yourself. So thank you.
Yeah, so Leslie from the B, all right, she's got her own show. I mean, and she's a radio personality.
Let's be real, huh?
Let's be real.
Like that. Yeah.
Yep.
So I sent some questions, but I'll just pick one right now. So do you want to share any of the behind the scenes about how you produce your radio show, or do you just want to talk about misconceptions about working at radio?
For sure, the misconceptions, because I don't have my own radio show. You know, I was working alongside Kelly Fell for, excuse me. So my journey into radio, so you start off, a lot of people start off in the street team, right? So you're setting up tents, you know what I'm saying? Like you're giving away shirts at community events, at a concert, you know, representing the brand, representing the station, right? So my goal since I was a kid, like I've always been talkative. I've never been a shy girl, you know? I've always had like that voice, you know?
Yeah.
So with that being said, like, I grew up like people telling me that I can hear on the radio one day, right? So when I finally had the opportunity to be in the building, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make the best out of this opportunity. Nah, I don't know what's going on. I've been at Proud 106 all day and shit. Nah, I'm good. I got the rose right here. Shout out Angee. Nah, we good. But so long story short, that's how I started on Proud 106. That's how I started on radio. That's how a lot of people do like charisma, Letty. I mean, the list goes on, right? Of all your favorite radio personalities in LA. She started at Power 106.
Oh,
Yeah, she started on street team. So essentially, you start there, and then you work within a year. I'm out of here. And sure enough, Felly fell. He was looking for a co-host because his producer was leaving, and he tried out everybody from street team, and it was my turn to go into the studio with him. And day one, literally, I walked in, and he's like, oh, like I was all banged out and shit, and I was so LA, and he was like, you know what, like get on the mic, and I almost cursed. And if you know, if you curse on the radio, that's a $10,000 fine. So I'm like, bro, you know,
You're not going to curse on this one.
I know. But, so, anyways, whatever. Like, it was just from that day forward. Like, I was with him for a year and a half. You know, and I was working alongside Deja. Shout out to my girl Deja. That's his producer, right? And so working alongside both of them, like, bro, he's been in the game for 23 years. Like, I'm working alongside a legend, you know, and he's not only tapped into radio, but he's tapped into the music industry, right? Like, he worked with So Def, that label, the Jermaine Dupri, you know what I'm saying? Like, just tap the fuck in. So just working alongside him and learning the game and shit, like, it was just amazing. And unfortunately, he's no longer at Power 106 anymore after a 23-year run. And it's unfortunate, you know, because LA lost the voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like in a way, it's a blessing in disguise for me because I feel like that torch is getting passed on to people like me and other individuals that are coming up in the city. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing in disguise. Like Power 106 has blessed me a lot, and I met so many dope ass individuals.
Actually,
It's a lot of money. I'll tell you that.
one song in all 50 states.
Oh,
For sure. Like LA's a big market. You gotta
And
think
to get
about it.
them on the
We're a major
top
city.
5 in Billboard, which is crazy that you could just pay a check.
Literally pay.
See,
Yeah.
but that's what plays a role though. Like if you're not charting, I'm sorry, your shit's not gonna get played.
Yeah.
Like let's be real. If you're not charting, if the record label is not pushing your music, like your shit is not gonna get played, you know, because it's a lot of money. Like it's a lot of money what these labels drop in order to get an interview from radio, in order to get that radio play. You know, and it sucks. It sucks because I wish me freely, like, what the fuck? You could just put the song inside the box or whatever, and then boom, play the shit. But it's not. It's not how it works, unfortunately. You know.
So if you ever hear West
it's a big
on the
budget.
radio, it's
I
because I broke into the building and held everybody hostage, and I'm right there spitting it on to you. Like, don't even trip. I got you.
On God, nah. But hopefully one day, you know, like to bring LA back to where perro.
How do you see the role of social media and digital platforms shaping the landscape, giving aspiring artists?
It is the landscape at this point. I mean, I think it's inevitable. Anybody that's trying to do it the old way. I mean,
To do you need
respect.
radio play?
I mean, like she said though, the thing about it with the radio play is like with the money, obviously that's gonna get you up there, right? And then if you have that kind of money, cool, you skip that step. The music getting paid anyway, so that alone is gonna help people. Oh, people, why are people playing this song? And most people now they just want to fit in anyway, so they're gonna hear somebody, they're gonna see the numbers, and to them that's all that matters to them, the numbers. To me, what matters is the music. So me personally, when it comes to social media, like I think you get a lot more of the actual artist because this is them. Like Peter said, like, that's her. That's her doing her recording. That's her editing her video. That's her recording her stuff. And then along with every other stuff, like that's her marketing herself and going out to the event. That's her doing that, getting in her car and putting gas in her car and get, buying outfits, sometimes because on social media, you can't. On social media, we're not supposed to be wearing the same stuff, right? I've been wearing this for about a week straight, big dog. I wish they would tell me something. You know what I'm saying?
That's a nice jacket.
And then that's why I'm gonna wear it for another week.
That's a custom,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we make this motherfucker. By the way, if y'all want to make one, holla at the boy, man. You know what I'm saying? We charge. But at the end of the day ends, guys. So social media does play a huge role. Very against it when I first got out and started doing music. I was like, man, the music don't reach the people like it reached me when I was a kid. But it ain't the same. And at the same time, I feel like sped up the process of my success and my very minimal success in what I'm doing here. But I sped up the process by having social media because even when I was in prison, they were dropping freestyles of me, you know what I'm saying, rapping from prison, and that helped people to get the word. So if it wasn't for, nobody's gonna play my music videos rapping in prison on the radio, you know what I'm saying? So they're not gonna play them in movies. So the only way that people heard me is through social media, and so I think that is the landscape now. I'm not saying that you can't make it through radio. I feel like you still can with enough money. You know what I'm saying? Anything is possible with enough money, you know?
Yeah.
So you guys like you with pretty girls with money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody looks that way, huh?
My girlfriend is here.
We do live in a digital age where it's like, it sucks. I feel like back then it was more so about the talent. Like if you had the talent, like we're gonna give you a deal. But I feel like right now they're just handing out deals like it's fucking nothing.
If you could go
When
viral,
there's
if you
people
could go
that are
viral,
talented,
if you
yes.
could go viral, it don't even have to be through music. You could be an artist, and your most viral moment won't even have nothing to do with music.
They are
Numbers.
literally P Diddying a lot of artists off of social media right now.
No, she didn't.
Swear to God, because
No,
it's literally look
Diddy.
at, and no shade to this girl, I love her, Tyler.
Yeah.
She came out of nowhere and got a Grammy.
Yeah. For the
That's
same
a within a year.
Dang, like I know a
Within
lot
a
of artists feel
year.
disrespected by that.
They
Like,
distracted the male community because she pretty. I ain't gonna
but
lie.
that just
I
lets
even-
you know,
I
like
was
they're
just like,
literally,
oh, that's cool.
they're literally
No, I know.
looking for that talent off social
That's
media.
it. But
Like,
like you said, social media talent is different than
sit on top of
real
the roof,
talent.
Yes.
upside down and rap. They looking
Yeah.
for you to like
They're looking-
literally
they're out of the box,
sacrifice
though.
yourself.
Yeah. That's
Right.
another thing about social media, though. It along with it being the landscape and all the positive things that I did name, I feel like even not even of that of that
At
genre.
all.
So why are you even in that comment section and why are you even following them and appreciating that kind of work? It's just there to talk shit. But the way I look at it is, you gonna listen to me anyway. I tell everybody, you know, if anybody knows me, man, I don't be going back and forth with people on the internet, man.
Yeah.
I tell them thank you because you watched. You know what I mean? You at least watched it. You know, and you took
that back and
and you took that, and you took the time out of your day to comment.
Yeah.
So that actually helped my algorithm because you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Instagram don't know whether you're talking shit or not. They just know that 3, 4, 5 comments, 6 comments. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Even if they're all trash can signs, I fucking love it. You know? You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't like that shit.
Yeah,
I like all my hate comments too, dog.
and now I know that they're watching. Why is he liking my stuff? Now it's just, I'm psychologically in their head now. Now they're thinking about me when they're with their fucking families and stuff, bro. Yeah.
I think you're doing your shit though on social media. Like you stay consistent with making a post of your music, and I think like too, just in general, like artists shouldn't forget to also keep it old school at the same time. And I think that's another thing that you do too, like selling CDs or giving out
I
like
love that.
a
I love that, man.
MP3 version of your song or whatever the case may be. Give them the link. Like be on feet still about your shit. Like you can't just post it on Instagram and TikTok and keep it there.
That's it.
No, like
Be in
get
people's
outside
face,
and you
yeah.
be in people.
Type shit.
You be out there giving people your personality, letting them know, hey, I'm lit too. I'm turning up. What's up? What's good? I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm great vibes.
Y'all
So
wanna buy
it
any
takes
drug.
a lot of work to like.
Don't
you know,
come this way because we don't do that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? See, and you already thought I was gonna say some inappropriate stuff. Gotta keep them on their toes, guys. They should be nervous to be here with me. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but I appreciate you and shout out to Lecture, my boy Lecture. He be doing some crazy hanging off the roof stuff just to record me. You know,
Yes.
if you was there to see the way he recorded me, and sometimes it's hard for me to keep a straight face. He be coming in like the safari team on the National Geographic. Man. He just be getting in there. He be full, like out of nowhere. He's in the sky. Like, what is this for a drone and shit? Nah, but shout out to Lecture, man. Shout out to Lecture. He was the one that he really helped me pick up. That was like a big thing, man. Is posting reels and stuff and all that, man. If y'all want to have. If I give any advice from today, is them 30-second reels. Shout out to my boy Brad. He told me to cut.
Yeah.
I went from getting told to do the reels with lyrics on them to then getting told to cut them down shorter and then getting told to specifically make content for the reels instead of taking footage from the video because now it becomes different. And then just like consistent advice from different people, man. I appreciate all y'all. Didn't forget about it. I took your advice and ran with it because I'm the type of person. Like I got it from the homie. The drunk fat guy on the corner. He's the one who told me.
You gotta give credit where it's due, and I don't think enough people are doing that nowadays in this industry. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
In any industry, really.
True.
Everybody always likes to just be. My whole thing is I love to give credit to the camera guy, the producer,
Everybody.
everybody that was there, even the girl that did the makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like let's tag everybody, man.
Isn't it true that if you're in the room when a song is written, you automatically are a producer?
that's what they say.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Damn, don't tell that to that. He gonna feel like I owe him some money.
You do. Your presence. I mean.
Oh, don't even tell that shit. I already can feel his ego getting pumped up right now. He's talking about just his presence, bro. Oh, no.
I mean, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, no. You're not invited to the studio session.
Not coming to the studio.
I think I have an ear for music.
Nah,
That's
you know
why
what?
I like.
I wouldn't even know about that, but that's the technical stuff, man. I learned little stuff like that along the way, like Taylor knows, man. When I first started doing it was actually a funny story how I met Taylor, though. Because I was invited to a. So
I want to hear this.
So there I was, bro, in the middle of the alley, surrounded by 30 ninjas. Now, so what happened was I got a call from my homeboy OFB Young, man. Shout out to OFB Young. He was a part of the group that made the Teach Me How to Do You Teach Me. That's my boy, man. We even got 2 tracks together and everything. That's my boy. He's really good people, man. So they ended up hitting him up for a networking event, which was some people from Ohio, man, from Akron. Shout out to my boys over there, man. Shout out to my boy Lou, man. They good people, man. Trey Coon, they good people over there, man. My boy
Shout out
Polly
to
Rob,
Rob.
shout out to all them.
Shout out to Polly
Yeah,
Rob.
man, yeah, connected, man. You already
Work
know, man. We connected out here. So they throw events like events. I don't know if it's annually or whatever, but they throw events where people
Yeah.
from all over the United States come. So you got Texas, you got Atlanta, you got New York up in there, you got
Everybody.
obviously Cali. We got to show
That's
up.
it.
So as far as California, they had Taylor in there.
Yeah.
She's the artist to me though, like the artist, because she could do a lot of different stuff. So.
That's
As far as
everything.
rappers though, we didn't really have no rappers up in there, and I was supposed to be, cause the homie told me like, like they want me to, come and rap, but I'm gonna surprise them. I'm gonna bring you, so I appreciated that. So
Yes.
mind you, we get dropped off by the Uber somewhere right in Skid Row. So this dude jump out. He looked like a rapper, man. He got the chains on and stuff, and every time he walked, you could just see another bum just turn. Every time you hear the little clink clink, like you see another bum turn. Like, so we on the way there, we're like, it was a whole mission. So by the time we get there, I could understand how I look. I'm a skinny ass young dude because I was thinner back then. I had like a little Adam Sandler short hair type stuff, and I have a big ass Tommy Hilfiger jacket, and I'm sweating. You know what I'm saying? Because we were just walking through fucking Skid Row. So everybody just and the room's big. It's like a big room,
It
big
was
studio.
nice. Yep.
And there has to be at least like 30, 35 people in
There's a
there.
lot of us.
So everybody just look at me like I'm pretty much like the only Mexican, and the only other Hispanic people were from New York.
Yeah.
So I'm over there like, man, I'm tripping out on it. And when I get there, everybody just look at me. So finally, it's my time to rap. Everybody had their time to rap, and they're like, it's my time to rap.
Wait, so what? Pause. Was it a cipher? Or
It was just like a whole connection thing.
Like,
So
okay.
certain people were jumping on certain songs with each
Yeah.
other.
Oh, okay.
Some people were putting verses on their song and this person, and so they were
Okay,
like
okay,
a connection.
okay.
It was like a whole networking event.
got it.
But
Got
so
it.
they put a beat on, and when I get in there, it's funny because they have the video up on YouTube, and you could still hear everybody in the
Shut up.
background.
Yeah.
Like they're just talking. They're like, this is fucking. Let's see what the fuck he does. But they just like continue their conversation, quiet, and everybody just get more quiet because you can hear
It was
Taylor.
like-
You're like, what the fuck? And then Taylor, your guys start recording. Like, what the fuck is this motherfucker? And then she put the light up to the booth. And then everybody, by the end of it, everybody was paying attention to it.
Yeah.
And then, I did what I had to do. Made some good connections and everything. And that's how I met Taylor. And then after that, I just knew, like, I wanted her to be, like, come out in videos because at that time, I didn't know a lot of pretty girls that I was still a fucking. I was just fresh out of prison. I was fresh. No, I was just fresh out of prison. I didn't even know a lot of people. Like, this was me barely meeting people of the industry. So I'm like, I'm gonna call Taylor because she's an actress. Like, she's professional. Like, in my head, and she is. But in my head, that's why I'm like, I'm calling her professional. I told the homie, like, I'm being professional. Don't be staring at her ass. Don't be offering none of your 40 ounces. Like, don't nobody want none of your fucking half drinking 40 ounces.
Hey, cause if
like,
you know, girl.
Nah, that's my thing.
Guys, be
And
weird.
right around Taylor, you've been in a couple of my video shoots. I always try
Oh, yeah.
to make what females feel the most comfortable.
I'm
This
so
is
like
true.
family for sure.
Yeah, like,
This
I'm
is true.
Yeah, so
like
every time I'm there, man, I'm always gonna make the female that we would feel like they're protected. They don't have to feel weird. That's why would you want them to feel weird,
Facts.
So she
They
came out.
respect.
She came out on one of my videos and did a great job, and then she came out on another one of my videos, and another one of my videos did a great job. It was a
He's
great.
like, all right, girl, like, where your
Yeah.
friend?
Oh no, because the thing about it is that now you start getting people in my comments like, is that the same girl? And I'm like, you got me. Hey, we try to change her hair, but you're like, we recognize the booty and everything else. They look the same. Because it was the guys, like, that's the same booty. We recognize that one, bro. Like, respectfully, it's cool, it's nice, but we need another. Bring some friends, man. Bring some friends. That way we can try to blend you in and be like, is that that same one? Like, no, it's not even her. We're gonna put glasses on her and shit. Some Stevie Wonder glasses, so you just have her. Just be like that shit. Nah,
But you know what? That's important. Like securing your relationships, bro. Like I think you meet so many. At least for me, like I meet so many people in this industry.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. Like I don't want to lose that connection. So
it's all about following up.
Yes.
I think a big thing about it, because then what happens is you meet somebody and sometimes we might be having a good time or even connect right there and be like, hey, we're gonna get a lot of work done, and then you go home and you're just like, if you don't, sometimes you got to make that initiative. You know what I'm saying? Because the other person might have forgot or might not have been as enthusiastic about it, but I feel like once you show that effort, like, hey, you know what, I want to go ahead and do this, and especially if you get on there and they can hear how you talk and how you sound and what your approach is, and I always try to be very communicative, like, and tell people this is exactly what I want. I'm like, I want you for a video. I don't want you to shake your ass. I don't want you to wear revealing things. I want you to play a role. You know what I'm saying? That way they can know exactly what they're doing. I'm just like, can I hire you for a video for $50 an hour? Like, nah, I want to know. We want you to know what you have to do so you can know what you have to wear. You know what I'm saying? And I try to always give them a little bit of creativeness with that because I do what I do. But that's neither here nor there. I already talked about that. Let's ask lesbian.
No, let's ask Taylor.
Hey, let's ask Taylor.
Me fucking taking a playing. I was gonna ask you what exactly is self-composing.
So it's like just making music for a certain movie or a certain TV show.
Okay.
So right now, like on my Instagram page, I was targeting Love is Blind because a lot of my music is for the lovers, right? I had a song called All I Want Is You. Check that out on my album.
Oh yeah.
We be making music for the lovers because not only that, like you want to attract the audience and actually like create like a connection with the movie, the characters, the people who are watching the film. Like, have you ever seen Why Did I Get Married?
No.
Okay, so if you ever watch Why Did I Get Married by Tyler Perry, shout out to him. A lot of his songs are like love music. You watch Family Reunion.
Yeah, it's like deeper.
You watch
slower, deeper.
they play the family music,
Right.
Or, you know, living my life like it's golden because
I
they
see
want
what
you
you
to
mean.
feel like.
And a
oh
lot
my
of
God,
artists out here are not making that kind of friendly
No.
music. Yeah, there's just
At
some-
all, bro. That's why I feel like a
Yeah.
lot of movies and commercials, they still stick to the classics,
Yes.
you know, the burnt out days.
Yeah.
And shit.
So you're making
That's
music
cool.
specifically for a feeling or a certain
For a
scene.
certain
Got it,
scene,
got
for a
it.
certain genre, for like different characters, like I really got to get in contact with like film directors because those are the people
Yes.
that I can communicate with and we can collaborate on like, hey, this is what I see or what I envision this sound to sound like for this specific role or
That's
this
hard.
That's
specific.
actually pretty cool. Because going in there now, you know, you have like as an artist, that must be pretty cool. Like
It's pretty dope.
build
Like
off
I've been
of-
learning it, and honestly, like it's been really fun. So my goal right now is just to get familiarized in that genre. So I'm creating an event. I got meetings like stacked up with like different bars, like Lock and Key up in Koreatown. I'm so excited for that.
Lock and Key.
The Beehive and Watch LA. Shout
Hey,
out to
shout out to the Beehive. That
Yeah.
shit is
My boy Mike.
cracking.
We're meeting next Friday.
Fuck
Can't wait.
that.
Leslie from the Beehive.
Shut
Oh,
up. I'm there.
All right, when is
shit.
it?
Ain't my neighborhood, but I'm
When
there.
is Yeah, let us know.
To like pretty much just go over our collaboration and everything. But
That's dope,
other
man.
than that, yeah, when I mean I network, I don't stop. Like I'm gonna get there
She
and
does.
it's gonna happen.
She
So
does.
it's just about putting myself out there.
Because even when she met my cameraman and all that, she was like, "Yeah, let me get that the Instagram and all that." That's exactly what.
Because you never
Yeah.
know. You never know who's watching. You never know who's listening. You just never
Yeah.
fucking know.
And you can tell like who's genuine, who's really about supporting you versus just wanna be
That.
a clout chaser.
Yeah.
Like I've met so many, whatever, like celebrities, so many just cool individuals, you know, but I only needed like about 5. And shout out to Sskeme, he's definitely my fucking nigga.
Nah, Sskeme is the boy. Sskeme is the
But-
boy.
I'm alright.
Yeah.
Nah, for
Stop
real.
it. Stop
This
it.
is like, bro, like I told my boyfriend,
I
I'm
don't
like,
blush, bro. I fart, so
he's a
stop
real one.
complimenting me,
Like,
bro.
Get your man, homegirl.
Her face on her chin. Her face on. She was like, she gave me the whole. She like she smelled it already. Like, hold on, bro. That's just my breath.
fuck
I'll keep it on your nose. Hey, shout out to Freeway though, man. You gotta leave about a turn.
Freeway with Ricky.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's cute.
It's a rose blunt.
Oh my God, that's
Oh,
so
I
cute.
know, like,
Why is it
For all the homies out there that's
Smell it.
watching though.
Give her the
You
bag.
know what's crazy? I actually used to do events with Freeway's
Smell
son, Jamal.
Yeah.
Smell it, but it's
Yeah, so you can do events with them?
Yeah.
made out of real roses.
Oh
my God, I can't open
Real
it.
roses.
That's all the homies asking. I'm not smoking no roses, bro. I'm doing some gangster
It
stuff. It's a
is
pimp
really
pink.
rose.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
that
Oh,
rose.
see?
Yeah.
Oh damn,
Rose.
man. Your whole voice
Bruh,
level
cause
just
that
goes
rose,
up.
It's over.
Is
It's
that,
so
is that
good.
what Rose sounds like? If Rose had a voice, it would sound like that.
You're still drinking your shit?
You
Girl,
want-
bye.
We have tequila as well.
Tequila.
Oh, God.
Tequila.
I got Kool-Aid up in here. I
One
don't know
tequila,
about
2
Stop
tequila,
fucking
3 tequila,
Right.
4.
But I also want to talk about like, how do you, with everybody, like, if you guys don't mind me asking, if you're in a relationship, how do you manage a relationship while being in this field of work?
Oh, Leslie sound like shit.
Really?
It sound like you need to get that off your chest.
I do. You know what? But this is the thing. Like, I've always been into the arts, right? So since I was a kid, I've been dancing, right? So I would go to auditions. I would have
Yes.
performances. I would be at these, like a whole ass mission just to perform, right? And so I'm attracted to gangbangers.
Okay.
You know?
Well, now we're
So
being good
like
for
the homies. I don't know the homies. I'm just being real. Like a lot of the homies. That's me being real. Like a lot of the homies, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, like they're just not used to that.
Right.
You know, seeing a girl like on her shit, having her own motion. Because they're so stagnant in the hood. They're just waiting for some shit to crack so they
They
can
don't
go
even
take
like
off.
using words like
You know what I'm
stagnant,
saying?
so that already scares me.
I'm just saying, like,
It becomes like a competition.
that's just me, right? So anyways, long story short, like, every time I've been in a relationship with guys that bang, like it's just always been an issue. Like, oh, you have a photo shoot with who, where, in what hood? Oh, you're in that hood. Oh, so you're gonna kick it with them? Oh, so like type shit like, bruh, I just wanna take pictures.
Right.
And guys, I don't see you taking pictures of me, motherfucker. Like, the fuck? So it gets man, but I mean, right now I'm in a relationship, and the homie ain't tripping. Like, he knows where I'm at, what I'm doing. Like, all I need is the support. Like, so like, have a good one, babe. Like, do what you gotta do. Like, don't be tripping on me. Don't be blowing me up. Oh, like, there's guys around. Cause girl, I was in a relationship with this guy. That fool wouldn't let me breathe for shit. Like, where you at? Oh, who's there? Send me a picture. What are you wearing? Like, no, like, don't control me. Do not control, like, what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, this is my career. This is what I chose. And I'm not stopping my emotion for you.
Right.
Not, especially for a guy. Never, ever. So that's my take on it. I just had to get that on my chest. Love you, baby.
Well, yeah, it is very hard. And my advice really is to find someone that's probably in the industry as well, or they're completely just out of it and don't care about the industry.
That's a very hard black and white. But why did you say no about the industry?
Because I feel like I've just met I don't know. I've just been
You over here making sound effects too.
Because it just depends, right? Because a lot of guys, like, you see how they moving on, like, bruh, you're married and you got bent, the fucking publicist in the back, like, you know what I'm saying? So it just bothers me, bro. Like, why would I want to be with someone in the industry and then me looking stupid at the end of the day?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm right here claiming you and you're claiming me, but still doing shit at this event and that doing weirdo shit. Because then it's like I said, we're in LA, like it's a small ass fucking industry. Everybody knows somebody, right? You know, so that's why I would stray away. And because I tried talking to guys that are in the industry, and I'm like, you're just like the rest, man. I'm gonna stick to the gangbangers, man. Like, where you from?
It's rare, but it is possible.
It's possible.
For sure.
So you would take in the industry?
Yeah, in the industry. Why?
Yeah, because
a lot more understanding.
They are the right ones. The right ones.
The right ones, yes.
If they see you,
the
and they
disciplined
support
ones.
you.
Yes.
Yeah, the disciplined and professional.
And what about the guys that are in the industry? Have they ever hated on you? Have you ever felt like they were hating on your success?
Totally. Yeah,
You too?
I feel like guys are base haters for sure.
Whoa,
Females don't even be hating on you.
Let's not make this a guy versus girl.
I'm sorry.
Hey, we can rumble.
Girls thing, but I think because
We get that.
I was such a giver, I opened up so many doors for people that I didn't recognize that the door was only open for myself. So for the guys, it like pretty much they jumped off my shoulders with like, bye bitch, left. And I was
No
like, damn.
way.
And when I try to get in the door, it's like, too late. Like, we're already attracted to all the people that you done brought to us and all these things. So it's kind of like, and I don't hate it. Shout out to everybody that made it. You feel me? But at the end of the day, it's just
That's
like,
you being a real person. But in my reality, it's
like, don't waste my time, bro.
Don't waste your
Don't
time.
give me that illusion, and at the end of the day, it not come true. That's just my thing.
Exactly. That rose started rotating. She being real right now. Look, as soon as you asked the question, she started making sound effects.
But it happens, you know. You learn lessons in this game. That's what I love about it. Is that you get to. It's a learning opportunity for you to figure out like where you stand with yourself. Involved, like if you're in a relationship.
That when I and then me too. When I reached out to you, I didn't even ask you nothing about what I'm saying. I would obviously be like, you know what, I could even meet him. He could know, because I'm always gonna bring, you know what I'm saying, my people too. So it's like, it's not like I'm right here trying to get at anybody, but I'm trying to work. I'm trying to make stuff happen.
And that's all it
is.
is.
I'm anything. I'm an asshole. I'm not even trying to flirt with no girl. And when I'm shooting the video, all the homies know I'm an asshole. I turn into a fucking straight asshole. I'm like,
you leave the fucking room after you done filming.
Like they think you're being right.
Okay, so what about you? For the male perspective, as a rapper, like, is being in a relationship hard, easy, difficult?
Be 100. No.
I would recommend hookers over anything else. You know what I'm saying? We get straight to the point. I'm a Figaro baby. I mean, when it comes to a relationship thing, I think I agree with a lot of a lot of things that y'all both said, because I mean, but I'm not no angel either. You know, it's too tricky because I've done some of the things. That's why when y'all was talking, I know, I understand it.
I think it's definitely a bigger challenge for men because y'all get women thrown
temptation. I think they're
when it comes to that,
well,
I think it becomes even at that point, because at any point in time you don't have to even be a famous girl, because you're gonna get guys coming after you 1,000 times, right?
Oh, for sure.
So then when you become a famous girl, it's even kind of like double. And with guys, I feel like it becomes at that same level of like attention, right? So you're right. As far as the temptation, I feel like just for guys are not used to that much. You know, and then a lot of these dudes, they're coming off of talent, off of real talent. So it's not that they have money, you know what I'm saying? So they're really not used to seeing these kind of women approaching them or throwing themselves at them at that mannerism. Because girls out there ain't trying to just fuck with broke dudes, and that's you got them dumb in the hood, baby mama. That's neither here nor there. What I mean is that when it comes to that, I mean, I think you do have to find a balance. I mean, that's just me talking that from a male perspective. You got to find a balance. And if you can't, and if that becomes an issue, and even from a female perspective, if you're in trying to make it in any industry and your relationship is like preventing that because you have to be too busy about this, I would recommend just cut it there, because if you have to overcompensate to try to over explain yourself or try to like, if they don't understand that sometimes you're gonna be in those situations and you're gonna be in the music videos with the girls and with the community, you're gonna be around a lot of girls late night, and it's just that's what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? We're just networking. We're doing a lot of that stuff. So it's like if you could be understanding, cool. But if not, then I think there's gonna be no. I feel like there's no common ground in those, because there's always gonna be an issue. And if they don't really truly want that for you, then why would you even want to be in that relationship? And why would you even want to waste any of their time also? Not just being selfish with yourself, but like, why I don't want to waste this girl's time or this guy's time, because you know what? I can see that there's going to be an issue. So I'm going to just go ahead and
I have an ex I was with for about 6 years. He's a movie director. Oh. And when I first moved to LA, the guy was moving here to LA. We used to live on the beach at a condo. And there was just blowing him up.
Wait, the movie director?
Oh, Angee, the Rose is she was like all the time.
Yeah, but I, what I was saying earlier, Aries, he's an Aries.
Oh my, Aries, yes.
My birthday start doing birthday racism in here, bro. I'm an asparagus.
We're super loyal.
Okay.
So,
I'm an asparagus. What about us? Asparagus? Look at you.
Oh, he is Leo.
That's a Leo, right? Yeah, Leo.
Gotcha.
But anyways, I learned a lot from that, being in that relationship. He was a legit movie star.
Aries are a lot.
So you felt like were you not able to handle that?
I mean, we were together for 5 years, so it was fine, but it was definitely a struggle. And I had just moved to LA, so it was like LA.
Oh, it was very sped up. Well, where'd you come from?
Training course. Well, I'm from Northern California, but I was in Arizona.
Okay, stop ganging up. Stop good gang bang.
I was there in Arizona for like 4 years, and I started a business. Well, actually, Latin affiliated. I started Latin.
That's right. Oh, shit, guys. We're affiliated, guys. Yeah. No Rico Act, yeah.
And he invested in it. And brought me here.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, damn.
So do we like him or not like him?
A little blessing in disguise.
I mean, he's been in my life for like 20 years now, but we're separated.
Not to say that that's the only thing. I'm pretty sure you guys shared your own memories, but you know what? Shout out to Latin affiliated. Now you're here doing your thing. Exactly. Roseing up with the people, with the players. With the real ones. She came with some real famous people glasses. Because as soon as I seen her put them on in the car, I seen her whole character transform. She's like, I'm that
I'm that girl. I'm coming in.
She came fitted.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. She was in there interviewing herself. She was in the driver's seat. Asked the questions, and then she jumped in the passenger seat. Yeah, she jumped in the passenger seat and answered it, and then jumped right back in the driver's seat to ask another question. I was trying to call it like she was a passenger. Hey, I was like a New York. Hey, yo, I love it.
That episode's dropping tomorrow. No plug. Tomorrow.
Hey, I didn't bother asking. I thought it was short for tater tot. I even thought that not. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
No, I'm skinny, bro. Then people gonna start typing in stupid
comments. You just don't fool. The first time I met you.
2 S's, double S. You gotta say it double S. That's what she called me. She's the only person that say it too, because she's like double S. I'm like, well, that's already 4 S's, man. That's like 4 times 8. I don't even know. That's a whole lot of S's, bro. That's a whole lot of going on. I could barely pronounce my. I got a list, bro. Now I got me double S. Yeah, man. Double S. I like fucking Mike Tyson in here, bro. Hey, chill, man. Hey, chill. Okay,
Damn,
Angee,
you're a
God.
fool.
Let's get
Everyone loved our episode, by the way. I'm sorry. Shameless plug.
Let's be
It was so
real.
dope.
Shameless
It was
plug,
dope.
yeah. Everyone was like, hey, that fool's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Even your mom,
My mom, too.
she don't even
Oh
know
my
English. And
God.
she's
My
saying
mom's
that,
very those things. She's like,
she's like, look at this ugly.
ese niño está chistoso. I'm like, he's funny, huh? Yeah, shout out
That
to
shit
you,
sounded
man.
wrong. I'm like, even your mom? I'm sorry, bro. Because she already had told me
I
previously
did
that
tell her.
everybody on there like, damn, you gonna just let us say that about your
Everybody
mom?
loves these
Now, I appreciate you for having me on there, too. That was a great opportunity for me. I mean, I loved everything about it. I love, like I said, when they reach out to me, it's stuff like that. Like, I'm pretty sure when I reached out to Tay, you know, and this goes for anybody that's coming up, you know, sometimes you're going to get messages like that. You know, obviously, it's up to you to go ahead and do your investigation. So I'm sure that she went on my page and looked, as anybody would do. Yeah, because as anybody, let's see how tuition work, you know, and this is for everybody that's watching. That does want to work, like we do check, like what are you really doing though? Like, is
You
it
have to do your research.
I mean, is they gonna really help me at the same
Yeah.
time? Like, who like you know, you doing something, you actually taking pride in your work and in your
100%.
artistry, whatever you're doing. Like, are you
Yes.
actually doing it? And it's so cool. Like, let's work. You know what I'm saying? However that may be, you know, you charge or whatever you're doing, right? But let's work. Like, make sure that you're ready. Like, don't just be like, hey, let's. And if you are gonna sit down and just come up with the idea, then say that. And if you want to sit down, we could, you know, maybe go do this whenever you get like, yeah. But if you, me personally, I like to already have an idea. And like, you know, I'm like, I just need you to be here at a certain time. Yeah, and do this. Because, and that's why I feel like that's what you need to do. As a person that, you know, because as somebody that's asking these models to come through or asking somebody to come play a role or asking for an interview or asking this, like, you're not ready. You know what I'm saying? And if you stay ready, you ain't got to
Get ready.
Do you hear me? I didn't even drink no rose. I feel like I did. Hello.
It's a rose blunt.
Yeah.
That was a smooth transition, baby. Hey, South Park didn't even do it that good. That was a smooth ass transition, dude. Yeah, shout out to
Freeway. But you know what though? That's important though that you said all of that because you gotta take initiative in this for yourself.
You do.
You're building your
Don't
rap
wait for the
career.
handouts.
Yes. No fucking handouts. You gotta take
A
initiative.
lot of people be crying on the internet about the handout. I always feel like, man, if you just keep working, people will notice.
Keep working for it. That's all you gotta do.
People will notice, man.
Oh, exactly. You
Eventually,
keep
with
grinding
time.
until people you don't have to introduce yourself.
It's another challenge, right? Like I have a kid. I have a son who has autism.
Oh my
So
goodness.
and that's my baby. Shout out to my son that's here.
Shout out baby boy. Shout out baby
Maybe they can
boy.
fly on your Instagram. I already know.
That boy keep me up on my toes like to the third degree.
Period.
So
How do you do it? Just
I don't care.
That obviously
do it.
doubles like the
I
workload,
just go.
right? Like that doubles the workload. What's some advice you would give?
I feel
Yes.
like don't ever say that your kids are holding you back from success. Like they're not. You just gotta go a little harder. You know, if you don't got a babysitter, tell your friends if they smoke weed in the studio, don't smoke weed in the freaking studio.
Yeah.
My son is coming. My daughter's coming. Like this is my craft, not yours. So respect the space of what I'm trying to create. You know, and if you have a babysitter, have a babysitter. There's nothing wrong with that. But also,
either way, like make it happen.
make it happen.
Yeah.
Like you can still fulfill your dreams, you know, and go after what it is that you desire. Nothing. Like no family member.
Autism, but now I know on top of being an artist and being a mother of a child with special needs, I know that like shout out to you, man. The moment, hey, you still for sure.
Also created a nonprofit. It's called Dear Mama. It's a nonprofit that supports the youth who have been impacted by their mother's incarceration. So I'm looking for individuals who are ready to participate with me with some events.
I will steal all that.
Just for those youth, so I can go ahead and drop it off to their schools and be like, yes, I'm proud of you guys. You guys are still pursuing your dreams. You're still getting A's and B's in school. I want to impact you in a positive way. Let you know you did that.
Let them know
And for the
somebody's
mamas
rooting
that
for
care about
them.
their kids who are incarcerated, I want to help them too. Because let's face it, we got mamas who are in jail who don't give a shit about their kids. You know, so I'm targeting the ones that do give a shit. And
Making
That's
sure
amazing. Go Taylor, go.
Yes, it does. We got an Instagram, we got a website. Donate. Instagram is Dear Mama Foundation.
I'm like, let me follow real quick.
Let's all do that shit. Nah, we'll remember this, Angee. Don't worry about it.
Dear Mama Foundation. The Instagram is Dear Mama.
How do you spell it?
DearMama, and then double underscore. I had created like 3 Instagrams, so don't mind me, but you'll see which one it is.
Okay,
Can't find
underscore.
it.
Double underscore.
I found it.
Found it. Boop.
Oh.
So you'll see one event with the
Yeah.
Girls Black Association. Dear Mama.
Where is it? This one? This should have the link.
Double.
Yeah, we're gonna go follow.
Send it to me. Send it to me.
I'll send it to you guys.
No, that's
Why
gonna send it to me. You send it to
You
me.
I
found
think
it?
I found it.
Okay,
I
good.
think I did. Is it this one?
I
Sure.
know a girl that's doing
It's one of them
something
here,
in the
help you.
same industry, and she's badass. Her name's Thug Angel. So
Oh.
I would love to connect you guys, man.
Yes.
Yes.
please.
You see? Networking.
Yeah.
You see what's going on?
She's a beautiful
No,
soul,
it's
man.
at the end.
So
Wait, hold up. I didn't even know you were from Northern California.
yeah,
What
Oh,
the
this
fuck?
one.
That is so cool.
yeah, in Monterey.
Find it.
Monterey.
Yeah, I'm not from LA.
That's crazy.
That's all
But you
good.
know what? A lot of people in the industry are not from LA. A lot of people, like a lot.
Plants.
Yeah.
But I'm not a plant.
Yeah. Well, not just the plants, you know, but there's cool individuals that just.
Well, I'm from California.
Yeah,
Here, it
California.
counts.
Hey, the West
West
Coast.
side.
The West Side. Yeah. Do it too
Yeah.
far. Do it too far.
West
Do it.
Coast.
Nah, man. If anything, at the end of the day, the day ends. Like, I'm from South Central personally, but I mean, you know, to each his own. Wherever you come from, I'm pretty sure there's a ghetto everywhere around the world. We all go through the same struggle. We all going through the same shit. We all was
Period.
brown around the world. We all was black around the world. So we at the same time, I feel like, you know, when it comes to that, I feel like we just need to get over that shit sometimes
Hey,
too.
so
And
I'm
not,
sorry.
yeah, no, go
I
ahead.
love
Fuck
that.
me. Fuck me.
Yeah.
I was
Hey.
just
Thank you,
gonna
both.
say
Yeah.
that we have guests in the building, and you guys are more than welcome to come on down.
There's a reason they're behind the camera. You want to come on the camera, Papa?
Nah, I'm too ugly.
Smooth hustle, man. We got smooth hustle in the building, man. We got a bunch
Hey,
of
Smooth
girls.
Hustle, I need a sweater. I keep touching this sweater every time I see you. I want a
It's 'cause we
sweater
don't
or a
have
jacket,
extra
something.
small. We don't make that.
I ain't that small, dog. I'm 11.
We don't make it. We're not making kids clothes yet, bro.
You type of one?
As soon as we got that kid line, we got building, man. We hanging out like stripper titties. We hanging out like wet clothes, man. You already know. Like she said, it's the West Coast. But you said next. What's the next question?
let's
Like she
see.
just happy, man. I actually like the rose.
You know, like we did, I think everybody got value that watched
Yeah.
the show today. You know,
For
you
sure.
learned a little bit about people in the industry, everybody here on the panel. So we're chilling, but we would love to hear your guys' questions. If you have more questions, you know, like we love to just always reconnect and keep everyone updated.
Yeah.
The streets in LA.
Hey.
And
Yes,
everywhere.
yes.
For sure. And how we find you, girl?
Me, you can find me at Leslie from the B on Instagram and TikTok. Follow my podcast at Let's Be Real, LESBEREA. No, can I spell? REAL. Let's Be Real.
Yeah.
That's my podcast. Make sure to tap in with the Reiki Spot as well. Subscribe so you won't miss an episode. And tap in with your girl over here. You know what I'm saying? What is it?
Thank
Latin affiliate. I don't want to get it wrong.
I love that.
Thank you. Yeah. It's a kind of a relaunch because I was out before social media. It was a print magazine. So,
Oh.
yeah, I'll bring in some hard copies, but they're like, you know, collector's
That'd be so
editions
cool.
in plastic bags.
Man, we need to bring that back. Why don't you just start doing the magazine again?
I was thinking
We're
about
gonna have
it.
Let's
A lot
Be
of
Real
people
be the
are
first
doing
one on
magazines.
there, and then
Hey,
Tay gonna be the
for
second
real.
one.
About it.
Yes.
Pitbull, like Olivia, like
That's dope.
Hey, fool, what's your dream
I love
feature?
Pitbull.
Like mainstream artist. What's your dream fucking feature?
Damn,
Mainstream.
you know what, bro?
Gotta
It
go
was J.
mainstream.
Cole, but he let me down.
Hey, he's a twin.
You know why he let me? Yeah, why the fuck? He should have apologized to Jesus Christ himself.
He apologized
should've
to
kept
him.
We got big respect for that.
Yeah, you know what though? Look,
I
at the
would
same
too.
time, I understand where you're coming from. That's cool and all, and his spiritual. I understand you as a person is more important, and I understand that. Even me understanding that, I'ma still feel the way I feel. I'm a hip hop fan. I wanted to see some. It was just hip hop. We knew these fools wasn't gonna do nothing to each other in real life,
Exactly.
man. Like man, they wasn't gonna do
Swear.
nothing to it, man. It was just hip hop, man. And at the end of the day, that was my dream feature because I even said it on I believe it's the Hater World podcast. Shout out to my boy the Hater World over there. But I said it on his podcast, I believe so, and he asked me about what my dream feature is overall, and that was because to me he does speak a lot of truth and a lot of message to music, and that's why Tay knows. You know, I have the music out there for that turn up and that the gangbanging stuff, but she knows like I really we can get it. Yeah, I love to do music. You know what I'm saying? That has a message. So that was like a big thing for me. And like besides that, like I always been a fan of Jada Kid, so I know anything he get on right now to this day. He could be 57, and I still know if I pay for a feature from him, I'm gonna get my money's worth. And that's another thing for me too. Like I don't really go after the collab either like that because
Not
You know
to
what I'm
not need a feature.
Thank you. I
100%,
appreciate that.
you
I
know,
appreciate
that's all
that.
I'm
And we
saying.
are. Matter of fact, I'm finna get y'all on a track. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have y'all do that. We gotta get them 2 rosé bottles though, because this was already a good conversation, but I can only imagine.
Hey, the rosé.
And who's your dream like interview? Like who you want to interview?
Man, honestly, I don't know. Honestly, that is so good on City Girls.
Oh,
I love City Girls.
I regret asking.
Hey, love you can get snatched
Okay,
up. That's that
if you
shit.
could be,
I know, bitch. You seen that?
if any kind of movie or actor that would be or director that you was not the music that you're supposed to be on, who would it be?
Or your dream show, like music to be on.
That's easy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm targeting Tyler Perry right now.
Okay.
Oh,
that's why you
what?
okay.
Tyler Perry, tap in with your girl.
Yeah.
You know, it's only right.
Issa Rae.
Okay.
Girl, I love Issa Rae.
I'm on her radio app right now, literally like trying to get in communication with the music supervisor. Literally
That's
right now, I
right.
think her name is Rachel.
As you
I'm
should.
like, Rachel, I'm gonna need you to answer.
Where you at, girl?
Rachel, what are you doing with your life? You're not, I don't care if you're spending time with your husband. I don't care, Rachel.
She's like,
Hey, so
But-
Sskeme, you gonna make your announcement today?
The announcement now. We're gonna hold on that.
I have an announcement. There is a Fine Moms event. Shout out to my film director friend Jay Chanel. She put together a brunch and she's looking out for all the fine moms who want to come out, get their massage going, eat something good. It's off Crenshaw Boulevard.
Hey.
Vibe a little bit, connect with other women who are like-minded individuals, and we just.
Hey, I ain't a mom, but can I go?
You can go too.
I know. I'm like, I'm trying to brunch, get a massage with the homegirl.
Hey, I'm not fine or a mom, but I've been a support for fine moms. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the fine moms. The ugly moms are cool too. Don't get me wrong. If you a mom, you're a mom. Put the peace sign up. Hold on, I come in peace, man. I come in peace, man. Hold on. Cause all it takes is one, and then next thing you know, our homegirl's like, "What he saying to you, girl?" Hell nah, fuck him. I didn't like his shoes as soon as he came in here anyway. But yeah, that's a cool ass event. Like,
Hey,
how do we find you?
My name, Taylor Maile, _.
Mm. Yeah, you like the double underscore.
Yeah.
And your mama's. Hello, yeah, see that double everything. We like the double. Hey, we double everything around here. Our cheeseburgers, our chins. You already know what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? Every 2 E's, that's exactly what we doing. Even though we don't say more than one L at a time, but you know what I'm saying? She got both of them under, but to double everything, man. And you find me in the street. Holla at your boy. Nah. You find me on Instagram. It's SSBRMONT02. That's SS Romano 2, man. And on everything else, on every other digital streaming platform, on YouTube, it's Westmont Sskeme. And that's because I spelled it like a rapper, so it's a little dyslexic. So it's WESSMONT. AEME, that's what we doing today, cause you jumped out the car looking like a whole, like you trying to sneak up on an animal and shit. As soon as you turn the camera off, I'm gonna let Lou know, hey, you know what I'm cause she ain't like, nah,
Hey, what you got in your cup, homie?
It's Kool-Aid. Hold on. All I need to do is smell.
Hey, what happened? What I
Alright,
missed?
guys, I guess that's it. So we're gonna
Oh.
wrap it. We're gonna shut it off.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I have to start walking towards the camera. Yeah.
I think we're good.
Let's
Yeah,
you.
I can keep going, but I just think that I don't know. I think that
Yeah, that was a great show.
That was awesome.
Okay, everybody that's tuning in,
Yeah,
that
for
tuned in
real.
during the
Thank
show,
you.
and everybody that's gonna tune in later, man, let us know what's going on in the comments. Like you said, subscribe, like it, thumbs up, all that. Leave a comment, send it to your mom, your grandma if she's still with us. If not, send it to her anyways, because her phone still receives messages. You know what I'm saying?
You
So
get on my
it be like that
I can't
sometimes.
stand up.